What is up, everyone? Welcome back to Real American Talk. I'm Jack from the US.
And I'm Emma from the UK. It is absolutely wonderful to be here with you all today.
You know, Emma, I am actually in the middle of planning a big family trip for August right now, and I am getting so excited. But looking at all these hotel bookings and car rentals got me thinking about how differently we travel.
Oh, a family trip in August sounds absolutely lovely. August is the perfect time to get away. Are you flying somewhere exotic or keeping it local?
We're probably going to do a massive, classic American road trip. Pack up the car, hit the highway, and just drive for days. But as I was researching, I realized that Americans and British people don't just use different words for traveling. Our entire culture around taking time off is completely different.
That is so true. It is a massive cultural shock for many people, and frankly, a topic that foreigners and expats always talk about when they move to the US or the UK.
Exactly. So today, guys, we are moving out of the coffee shop and hitting the road. We are going to talk about the huge differences in vacation culture between the US and the UK.
And of course, we will teach you the essential vocabulary you need, so you don't get confused at the airport or the car rental desk.
Let's start with the most basic word. Emma, when you take time off work to go to the beach in August, what do you call it?
I call it a holiday. I'm going on holiday to Spain, or I need a holiday.
See, in America, if you say holiday, we think of Christmas, Thanksgiving, or Halloween. An official national day. If we take time off for fun, we call it a vacation. I'm going on vacation to Florida.
And what about the things you pack your clothes in?
I pack my clothes in my baggage, and I put that baggage in the trunk of my car.
Oh, my ears. In the UK, we pack our clothes in our luggage, and we put that luggage into the boot of the car. It is never a trunk. An elephant has a trunk.
Okay. Baggage and vacation for the US. Luggage and holiday for the UK. Now that we have the basics down, let's talk about the biggest shocker of them all.
This next part is something that completely baffles Europeans when they look at American work culture. Let's talk about paid time off or annual leave.
Yeah, this is a painful topic for me as an American.
Jack, on average, how many days of paid holiday does an American worker get per year?
Usually, if you get a good corporate job, you start with about 10 to 14 days, so 2 weeks of paid vacation for the whole year, and you have to save those days if you get sick.
That is practically illegal in Europe. In the UK, by law, a full-time worker gets a minimum of 28 days of paid holiday a year. That's almost 6 weeks. And that doesn't include sick days.
Wow, 6 weeks. If an American takes a 3-week vacation, people think they quit their job. We actually have a culture of feeling guilty for taking time off. People check their emails while sitting on the beach in Hawaii.
That sounds exhausting. In the UK, when we go on holiday, we are gone. We set our email autoresponder to say, "I am on holiday, do not contact me," and we disappear. We take our rest very seriously.
It's a huge cultural difference. Americans proudly talk about the hustle culture, but British and European people definitely have the work to live mindset, not live to work.
Exactly. And because we have so much time off, the way we travel is very different from Americans. Which brings us to our next topic.
Let's talk about the actual travel experience. America is huge. I mean, massively huge. So for a family trip in August, it is very normal to just drive.
But Jack, when you say drive, how long are we talking about?
Oh, maybe a 10 or 12-hour drive across 3 states. That's a standard road trip. You buy a bunch of snacks, listen to a podcast, and stay at a cheap motel on the highway.
A 12-hour drive? In the UK, if you drive for 12 hours, you will end up in the ocean. Our country is much smaller. A 3-hour drive is considered a very long journey for a British person.
So what do you guys do for your holidays?
We fly, and we have a massive culture of budget airlines like EasyJet or Ryanair. It is so incredibly cheap to fly to another country.
How cheap are we talking?
Sometimes you can get a flight from London to Spain or Italy or Greece for £20 or £30. That's cheaper than taking a train to the next town in England.
That is insane. In America, flying to another country is a huge deal. It usually costs hundreds or thousands of dollars. That's why only about 40% of Americans even have a passport. We just travel inside our own country.
Whereas in the UK, pretty much everyone has a passport because travelling to France or Spain is just what we do for a quick weekend getaway. We love escaping the rainy British weather to find some sunshine in southern Europe.
So, if you are an English learner listening to this, if you chat with an American, ask them about their favorite road trip. If you chat with a British person, ask them about their favorite holiday in Europe.
Now let's imagine our listeners are travelling this summer. They arrive at the airport and need to rent a vehicle. This is where British and American English really collide.
First of all, what do you call the place where you get the car? In the US, we say we are going to the car rental place.
In the UK, we call it car hire. We hire a car.
Okay, so you hire a car, and then you need to fill it with fuel. What do you put in the car, Emma?
I go to the petrol station and fill the car with petrol.
And if you say that in Texas, people will look at you like you are an alien. In the US, we go to the gas station and fill the car with gas. Even though it is a liquid, we call it gas.
It makes no logical sense, Jack. It's a liquid, not a gas. Anyway, another massive difference. The type of car. If you hire a car in the UK or Europe, by default, it will be a manual car, meaning you have to change the gears yourself with a clutch.
We call that driving a stick shift in the US, and almost nobody in America knows how to drive a stick shift anymore. Every car here is an automatic.
So, pro tip for our listeners travelling to the UK or Europe. Make sure you specifically ask for an automatic car when booking, or you might be stuck with a car you cannot drive.
Absolutely. Let's do a quick translation drill for driving. I will give the American word and Emma will give the British word. Repeat after us, guys. Highway. The big fast road. Highway. Highway. The big fast road. Highway.
Motorway. Motorway.
Gas station. Where you get fuel. Gas station. Gas station. Where you get fuel. Gas station.
Petrol station, or sometimes a garage. Petrol station, or sometimes a garage.
Parking lot. Where you leave your car. Parking lot. Parking lot. Where you leave your car. Parking lot.
Car park. Car park.
Hood. The front cover of the car. Hood. Hood. The front cover of the car. Hood.
Bonnet like a hat, bonnet. Bonnet like a hat, bonnet. Before we finish this episode, let's give our lovely listeners some spice. Here are 3 travel idioms you can use to sound completely native.
Number 1. Hit the road. This is a classic American idiom. It just means to begin a journey, especially by car. We have a long drive ahead of us. We better hit the road.
Number 2, travel light. This means to travel with very few bags. If you are flying on Ryanair, you absolutely must travel light, or they will charge you a fortune for luggage. I'm only going for a weekend, so I'm going to travel light.
Number 3, live out of a suitcase. This means you are traveling so much or moving from hotel to hotel that you don't even unpack your clothes. You literally live out of your suitcase. I've been on a business trip for a month. I'm so tired of living out of a suitcase.
Those are brilliant. Let's do a quick final test for our listeners. Jack, are you ready?
Always ready. Hit me.
Situation 1. You are in London and you need to put your suitcases into the back of the taxi. What do you ask the driver to open?
Could you open the boot, please?
Spot on. Situation 2. You are in California, your car is almost empty, and you need fuel. What are you looking for?
I need to find a gas station. Fast.
Excellent. Situation 3. You want to tell your friends that it is time to start driving for your family trip.
All right, guys. Pack the car. It's time to hit the road. Well, talking about all of this is making me even more excited for my August trip. Whether you call it a vacation or a holiday, traveling is one of the best ways to experience a new culture.
It certainly is. And knowing these little vocabulary differences will save you a lot of confusion when you are talking to locals.
We want to hear from you guys now. Head down to the comment section and tell us, are you planning a trip this year? Are you going on a road trip or are you flying somewhere?
Try to use some of the vocabulary we learned today. Tell us if you are taking luggage or baggage, and if you prefer an automatic or a manual car. We read all of your comments.
Thank you so much for tuning in to Real American Talk. If you enjoyed this episode and learned something new, please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and share this podcast with your travel buddies.
Have a brilliant week, travel safe, and we will see you in the next episode. Cheerio.
Catch you later, guys. Bye.